I don't know if you know this, but there's a recycling revolution happening right in our backyard, and it may be Battle Creek's best kept secret. Charitable Union, known for helping families with clothing and basic needs, but behind the scenes, they're running a massive operation that's helping save the planet. It's a program that turns old clothes into new possibilities and sneakers into environmental wins. Here to tell us how your trash could become treasure, Charitable Union CEO Teresa Allen. Good morning, Teresa.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I want to talk a little bit about why. Because you've been doing this, recycling behind the scenes that nobody knew about, since the 90s. Why are we pulling the curtain back now?
Well, we're just trying to bring more awareness. So I hear all the time, I had no idea you guys recycle. And how did I not know that? So we want to talk about that. When folks donate to us, we get sometimes the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? Favorite sweaters are going to come. Guys, your favorite jeans, they're full of holes. Sometimes they're full of memories. Those are called stains. And we want to send those to Fabric Heaven.
Sure.
They're not going to go in our free store to be given away, but we're going to recycle them because we can make something good happen into the future.
Yeah, let's talk about, for those who don't know, Charitable Union, this free store, let's really recap that quickly so people understand. People are dropping off clothing and other items to you on the regular, and you give it away.
Yes, so we receive about 1,200 bags and boxes every week through our donations. We sort through them, we get them into our free store. Then in our free store, we give away about 15,000 items a week, and that's just in 3 days. These items are all going to low-income households in Calhoun County, so 98% of our clients are either receiving Medicaid, WIC, or Bridge assistance. So that is just a quick referral. To be able to show their card, be able to access the store, and they can shop monthly. That's
got to be a godsend for those folks that are really needed. We're talking how many, I saw the number that you sent, 200,000 pounds of textiles are coming in every year. Is that?
That's the recycling.
That's just the recycling?
Yeah, we usually give away about 550,000 items in the free store.
Oh my goodness. So all the materials that you're getting is just basically coming from where? From individuals?
From individuals and companies. So yesterday we received a truckload of toys from some folks that have been doing a toy drive in our community, and they wanted to make sure our families had access to one more toy for each child in the household. We have businesses, hotels will bring us their linens for recycling. So we sort through them. If they're still in good shape, we give them away in the free store. If they need to go to Fabric Heaven, we send them to recycling.
I love Fabric Heaven is what you're calling this. This is so nice. So I got a little guilty admission then, because recently lost some weight, shirt sizes didn't fit. The ones that were still in good condition went to Goodwill. The ones that weren't went in the garbage. And now I feel kind of guilty, like I should have given this to you, because you're saying a shirt's going to end up, what, home insulation? Explain that.
So actually there's industries that buy recycled material. So they're going to buy specifically recycled cotton or recycled polyester as part of an ingredient in their manufacturing.
Okay.
And it's bought on the market, like coffee beans.
Okay.
And so we can be sold that way. We can be turned into shop rags. Everybody in manufacturing has shop rags.
Right.
Or it can be shredded down and it can go into things like insulation, because our textiles are going to be a mixed textile. We're not going to just have one material.
Got it. And so we're talking about what you call a circular economy, right? Yeah. So this is kind of helping. Well, it's just like the image. The arrow is pointing to each other. Can you explain what that means?
So right. So you went out and bought something, and it no longer fits, and maybe has memories on it. Mm-hmm. So if you put that in the garbage, it's going to go into a landfill. And it's going to be in a landfill for a very long time till it deteriorates away. And those buttons, they are going to be around for a very, very long time. So we can take it and put it into a new industry with a new life cycle. It starts all over. So it's either going to be, if it becomes your home insulation, that is there until the home is no longer there.
Well, it's got a use. It's got a purpose instead of sitting in a landfill and just taking up space on our earth, right?
Right.
And then shoes. You turning shoes into water? You're gonna have to break that one down for me.
Well, so that is the magic of our partner. I am taking old, and I have to be specific, athletic shoes.
Okay.
So they must have shoe strings. So none of your slip-ons. Keds and Vans are not considered athletic shoes by our partner.
Okay.
So really think about the things that you're going to play a sport in, exercise in. That's the shoe we want. But we want the ones that are needing to go to athletic shoe heaven.
Okay, got it.
So we're going to send those off, and they are going to then they're going to break them down. So the soles are going to be made into things like the AstroTurf product that goes into tracks.
Okay.
So they have an array of things they're doing with these products, and it does so much for our environment, each shoe that we recycle. So we are getting 25 cents per shoe for the recycling. But the betterment that we're doing, the displacement of water, so we're not utilizing so much water to create the rubber to then go into a new product. So, right, and that's going to sit in the landfill, and we all know that rubber takes a long time to break down.
A long time, right.
So if it sits in a track, it's going to be utilized again. It has so if you run on a track and you have old athletic shoes, donate them to us, and we're going to get them back to a track for you.
Yeah, and you'll be saving some water too.
Right.
I mean, so this is got. If you're a business right now, I'm sure has that closet, right? That has the old logo and the old brand or the old color, and they need a place for that. I'm sure that you'd welcome that.
We would welcome that. So we have partners who will bring us old uniforms. We have a fast food chain that when employees leave, they bring us the uniforms. They've been laundered, so they're not soiled,
okay.
But we can then recycle them. And they just, again, they're going to a purpose, not into a landfill. It's a little bit of betterment. But when folks change their logo, right, everybody's changing a logo.
Right.
Think about recycling those old logos. What do you want to do with them? You know, I've worked for organizations that said, you know, we must destroy all of the old stuff. But this is a way of destroying it and doing good for the environment.
Yeah, kind of giving it a new life, that circular economy. We want to encourage you to check them out too. So if you want to donate, it's pretty simple. You can just put the good stuff in one bag, put the stuff that you think has holes and memories, and put a big red R on it. That'll help them know that that's for recycling. You can get more information right now at charitableunion.org and be part of this mission, or give them a call, 269-964-7234 with any questions. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.